Welcome back to Perks Recap, back at it once again. We're hitting ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, for the first time on the channel, so I'm really excited to get to them. The song is Roll Over Beethoven. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I definitely know this song, but I haven't heard their version of it, and I heard this one might be the best one. So let's get right to it. Okay. You can hear the bass a little bit.
Get your lover and a reel and rock it. Rub it over and a move on up now. Go for cover and a reel and rock it. Run it over, Beethoven. Touch our cock to the news. Whee!
Oh yeah. I don't know if you could read that and the little text that came crawling over the picture here. It said that Rolling Stone ranked this the number 97 on the 500 greatest songs of all time. So it's obviously highly regarded. Although Rolling Stone's rankings really don't mean too much to me. It's nice to see when something you like is on there, but when there's other stuff on other lists, like Gary Moore not being in their top 100 or 500 guitarists of all time, or whatever the list was, is criminal. So Rolling Stone has to be taken with a grain of salt. But anyway, obviously the song is highly regarded. Excuse me. I know it was originally written by Chuck Berry. I know it's been covered by a lot of people, including I think the Beatles also covered it. So a lot of bands have covered this one. But this is a great version so far. So this could be the best one I've heard. Let's keep going. I do like it quite a bit. Here we go. violin. back 10 so we don't miss anything. I just want to mention some of the personnel. I had to do a lot of digging, by the way. The personnel for ELO has turned over and is so vast and so long, I couldn't really make heads or tails out of it. Even there were so many members that were there until 1972, or only there in 1972. This was recorded in 72 and released in 73, so I couldn't tell who was on this album or what. So I looked up the album specifically, and this is who's credited on the album. Obviously Jeff Lynne, he's always been there. He's on the vocals and some guitar, some synthesizer as well. Bevan? That name sounds familiar, but kind of interesting. Bevan, Richard Tandy, Mike DeAlbuquerque, Mike Edwards, Wilf Gibson on the violin. I heard the violin. Colin Walker and Roy Wood on the bass. There's some cello in there. Richard Tandy's on the piano. Bevan's on the drums. So that's who's credited on this for this album. This is ELO 2, which was released in 1973. That's what this is off of. Let's go back 10. All right, that'll be the last time I pause.
Well, early in the morning, I'm giving you the warning. Don't just step on my blue suede shoe. Oh, hey, Dill's gonna play my fiddle. I ain't got nothing to lose. Run off of Beethoven, except I can't feel the nose. Well, she wiggle like a glow-up, she dance like a spin out top. Yeah, she got a crazy ball now. She should have seen a real and rock. Long as she got it down, the music will never stop. Well, if you're feeling like it, look at your lover and a reel and rock it. Roll it over and move on up now. Go for cover and you reel and rock it. Roll it over, fade over. Sticking in the rhythm and blues.
Great piano.
Run over Beethoven. 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 Digging the rhythm and blues. Run over Beethoven. 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 Digging the rhythm and blues. Run over Beethoven. 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 Run over Beethoven.
This might be the best version. Yeah. there you have it. Roll Over Beethoven. I thought for sure I did this song. Just did a search on my channel, didn't find it. I don't know if it was blocked or not, or I'm just misremembering. I thought for sure I did this song before with somebody else. I know I've heard it before for sure, not this version, but with somebody else. So I guess maybe it was not on this channel. I just heard it in passing or whatever the case was. But I thought for sure I did. I was almost positive. So anyway, regardless of that, this was a great version. I can see why people think this is the best version. Definitely a case could be made. This was excellent. Chuck Berry, he's kind of got his own style. His lyric delivery, the way guitars come in, that was definitely present here. Kind of sounds like Johnny B. Good in a little bit of a way. Not like it's really bad or anything, because Johnny B. Good's another great song. But I can tell, like if I didn't know this was Chuck Berry and I had to guess after hearing this, even though this is ELO, if they asked me who the original artist was, I might have guessed Chuck Berry just from that delivery, the lyric, like I said, the lyric delivery and the way the guitars come in at the beginning. But regardless, really loved it. The piano, the guitar, everything about this was excellent. If you're like me and you like to always look up the artists who were doing on this channel, whatever, and you look up the ELO band members, wow, it's extensive. Wow, I was actually surprised on how long it is. It is a long list. Might be the biggest I've ever seen. That's how big their list is of band members, in and out. A lot of turnover. But regardless, great music. Jeff Lynne is the one constant for sure, and he's excellent, of course. And I did not realize this. They're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I don't understand. They need to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, unless I missed it in the last couple of years. But up until definitely like the last 3 or 4 years ago, they definitely weren't in it. Maybe they got it in the last couple of years. If they have, let me know. And if they haven't, like I said, that's a crime. They should definitely be in. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this as much as me. If you'd like to donate to the channel like Brandon, I need to thank Brandon real quick. Brandon, thank you very much for this. Finally got to all your suggestions, and this was a great suggestion. As always, Brandon always gives us great stuff to react to. If you'd like to be like Brandon, donate. Information for Venmo and PayPal is in the description below. It's also at the end of this video, or hit the thanks button on YouTube. That's another way you can donate. And if you donate, I react to anything you want me to. And don't forget about Perks Recap Podcast. A lot of NFL content's on there right now because the season's in full swing. Came out yesterday for the review of Week 5, the preview of Week 6, if that's something you're into. Hopefully, you'd like to check that one out. I think our NFL content is right up there with anybody's NFL content. We have good analysis, and we actually have a few laughs, a lot of fun on there. So definitely join us for that if you have the time. That's going to do it, though. I've definitely rambled on long enough. Until next time, I will see you later.